look, here
Hello,
she is.
world. Oh, look at that.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, actually, that's good timing. Hello, world. WaveTime here, bringing to you once again the unnamed server play that we're working on. We really need to work on a name for that. So here we are. We got some lovely little, probably the most ladies that either of us have seen, and we're going to have Kirin Dave lead this episode on his magical journey of magic, or something like that. And also, he gave me
Becoming a
this.
man, I think.
Yeah, that ritual is later, by the way, and I think it's gonna be off camera.
This
So,
isn't an eyes wide shut thing, is it?
um, anyways, I think you should start.
All right. Well, so we're roughly at the point where we were in my other Resonant Rise Let's Play. So I just thought it would be fun to start working a little bit on magic. So we have almost everything we need to get started, and magic is really awesome. This Ars Magica system. You start off strong, and it just keeps getting stronger and stronger. And we've even discovered some spells in this Forgotten Mage Tower. So, and as you can see here, we have some spirits that we could learn to summon were we more competent mages. And they like to walk around and fertilize crops. They're kind of random about it though, so you can't really rely on them.
Though it is
So,
seeming to help with some of our wheat.
yeah, as they stride through things, they increase the rate of its growth, I'm told. So if they walk around through it, right now they're over there hanging out, not doing anything that they're supposed to. In the meantime, I have some bone meal from a friend. Right, he's not with us anymore, but
Hi.
he was before. Well, not you. He was, you know. So I'm going to make a little bit of growth there, and we'll do some of the barley over here. Hopefully this will keep you from dying because, whoa, it just grew. Because it's pretty bad. So if you want to go over and grab that barley,
What's the
we
use
can
of
get
this
started.
cotton, by the way?
Oh, so this cotton is awesome stuff. It makes, when it fully flowers, it lets you make both string and wool. So if you don't have red power, like everyone in 151 is, then you can go ahead and make you can go ahead and grow string and wool through this plant. It comes from Natura. And that's nice because I don't know if anybody is, like, I was in the first few iterations of the pack, I sort of tried to do things without growable cotton, and the net result was pretty poor, right? Like, it's incredibly stressful to go around collecting string that you need desperately via just nothing but spiders.
Okay, I can put that in there. Okay,
So
so
you have a sword, right?
yep,
You have
rapier.
Rapier, Orcrist, the foe slayer. Would you like to go ahead and see if you can find us a squid? We need one little pouch of ink.
Okay, I will look in the deep blue and see that I am gonna be lucky today, folks. Okay, so one piece of ink. Now, what will this be used for?
Well, so to start with Ars Magica, we need two things. We need a arcane empowerment table, which I'm going to pull up right here on my NEI. And this is a pretty easy thing to make. But we also need a research table. And so the research table requires a torch, requires some ink so we can write, and it requires some paper. I have gathered most of the materials for that. So let's go ahead, while you're pulling that up, I'm going to go ahead and make us some fancy arcane runes. I would if I was not constantly short of cobble. I have never in my life been like, boy, I wish I had more cobble, until today. But we only need 7 or 8 pieces to
Haha,
get started.
maybe you can chert some in. Sorry.
Oh wait, I really don't want to ruin our walls, do I? Those walls, the only
Probably
thing.
not. They're kind of homely.
Well, you know, I'm just gonna kind of. I gotta tell you, I'm usually pretty serious about making my
Oh.
builds attractive, but I'm not doing that right now.
This
This
is
is our mine.
interesting.
What's that?
We can make regular wheat into wheat flour.
And does that let us increase the yield of our food?
Let's see. We can make cake, not too useful, and we can
Delightful.
cook it into bread. We can actually cook it into bread.
Oh wow, well we should do that.
Okay, so we got some barley flour, and we also have some regular wheat flour, so I'm gonna cook the wheat flour and then get the barley flour in. So then
Awesome.
we'll have a total of 5 pieces of bread. I'm gonna take 2 of them. You can probably take the rest.
Satiate yourself, sir, because
Yeah, I
I
have
want.
5 Hanks missing, so I think that'll be good.
All right. So I'm making some arcane runes up here, which are just cobble on the board in kind of a funny pattern. Just the upper left, upper right, and lower right corners missing. So now I have some arcane runes. These runes are part of the a lot of things that you do in Ars Magica, but one of the first things that we want to do is just make our arcane empowerment table. So we start with 3 runes, 2 iron, 3 wood. Hopefully that wood will work.
Now it's funny, I can't actually see it in NEI. So is there no API for the NEI?
No, there is.
Interface?
Arcane. Start with ARCANE, and you should see it.
Okay,
Arcane
I
empowerment.
am seeing. Okay, arcane empowerment. Okay,
Yes.
there we go. And we also got some rune vestis, which is just some cobblestone. Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
That's the
got
most
your
basic, and
care package from Mr. Dave.
awesome. That wood is not going to work, of course. That is the bane. There we go. Arcane empowerment table. Okay, so why don't you? How much? You haven't died too much recently, right?
Only once.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
and
then you
I
got some
lost
experience.
that magic thing. Dang it.
Oh man.
That's not good.
All right.
Okay,
well, you know,
I'm level
fortunately, you still
1.
have some spells. That's okay. As long as you have and level. Let's just put down some dirt here.
And
Smooth things out.
level.
Right. What's wrong? Do you
Never
have
mind.
a problem?
Um,
All right. So
no.
there we go. An arcane empowerment table.
Bam.
This table, yeah. Go ahead. If you go and click on it, it's pretty slick looking, right? And you can give yourself the first magical level. Teach yourself magic by tapping on it once, and that makes you arcane level 1. You are now enlightened. You have learned.
I feel smarter
Magic.
already.
You should, because you are, right? That just happened right there.
Wow.
You can
it's
actually.
it's like university. Though not as expensive.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we both nearly. We gave up a lot for this, right? We gave up a lot for this. Right. So next we need a research table. Let's
And
see,
we pull
spell.
that up. Research table. That's a spell research table, which requires
see.
diamond blocks. So I assume it's a different type of research table.
I'm sorry, inscription table.
Okay,
So
that
we-
looks fancy, and that only requires a spell parchment, which is
Oh,
just
that-
some paper and
We need
sticks.
a feather.
Feathers.
Shoot,
Yay.
we're missing. I'm sorry, that's a new recipe. They used to be ink.
Let me in.
Okay, so we
Dang it.
need a feather.
So chickens.
Yes.
Okay, so
I'm going to
is
pause my recording while we go out hunting for chickens because that's about as much fun as
hunting chickens.
probably we could. Yeah, hunting chickens. We could probably find some. Where do you say that taiga biome was?
Taiga biome is over to the northeast.
Okay, let's go to the northeast.
Okay, to the northeast, away.
I'm gonna start my
Okay,
recording.
so we have a slowpoke over here, just merely winding his way over here, and he seems to be, I don't know, glitching out of his boat and breaking his boat.
My
Good
boat!
job. Good job. You're supposed to slow down. So this looks not as, it looks a bit too desolate. Let's see. This is a snowy woods, though it's not as leafy green. What type of wood is this? I don't even have a... Dang. Do you have any axes?
I do. I have my mattock.
Other
Oh
than
look,
the mattock.
chickens! Look at this, a whole bunch of chickens. Oh,
Yeah.
it's awesome. So
Chicken.
let me see what kind of wood it is. I don't know what this is. I've never actually seen anything quite like this before in all my years. This is just oak. It looks like.
Now,
Nothing
does
too
stepping
exciting. It's
back hurt them? No, it doesn't. Okay. That's
no, it's
unfortunate.
strictly for you to dodge, right?
Parry! Rapier! What for?
So this is all spruce wood, by and large.
That's spruce wood, but not this desolate stuff. Let's take a look at it ourselves. It's very easy to break. Wait,
You know what? It's not dropping. It's just
no,
it's breaking apart.
It's just dead wood.
Wow.
And
Useless.
you're using your axe, and I'm using my hand, so it's just dead wood. Huh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. So this is another example of one of those cool biomes of plenty biomes that's just very different, right?
Is it your
definitely-
server that's lagging, or is it me?
Oh, I don't know.
Might be me. Are you experiencing any sort of lag? Pay no attention to the man behind the mirror.
Are you being chased by a?
Skeleton? No.
Okay. I was finding one that was flips. Yeah, I think you're okay. I think it's on your end. So I mean I'm watching the server now just to make sure because that was Amazon told me it was glitching up. So yeah, as you can see, we got a lot of really
Feathers.
interesting tree formations over here, and this wood just seems to be useless, right? It's just I
Yeah.
imagine we could burn it, but it even looks kind of dead, right?
We
And
can't
it
even.
doesn't break like wood.
Yeah, we can't pick it up, so we can't exactly use it for any sort of thing. It seems like just driftwood.
Yeah,
Huh.
it's definitely kind of weird looking stuff.
We got some
All right,
Ars Magica flowers here.
yeah, if you want to pick those, they're actually kind of fun to replant. They you can do that so just by right clicking them, and they actually light up the area. So they're nice little pretty torches, and they eventually can become fancy pants like potions and mana cakes and all sorts of delicious things.
You're making me hungry again. I do not
I'm sorry.
approve.
Well, I think you do. You would have left a long time ago if you didn't approve.
Maybe.
All right, so uh,
Okay, so where are you hanging out right now?
I got the feathers that we need, so I thought we should head back and get back to learning magic, man.
Leaving me behind, aren't you?
Not quite. I have to remake my boat first, so
Haha! So I'll
I
be
kind of
able
broke
to
it.
getcha.
All right, so hey, we are ready to go. We've got some feathers now, which is exactly what we needed, and some raw chicken, which I don't know about you, but I'm really looking forward to cooking up and eating. This,
I thought raw chicken was supposed to be raw.
well, I mean, it is, right? That's what it means. What's not so great about it is what's not so great about it is the salmonella, but you can do what you want. I'll give it to you if you want to eat it raw. If you eat it raw in front of me, I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Oh,
Let me just be hungry first. That'll work well.
so here we are cruising away. So that island, that desolate island, is pretty cool. I'm into that.
Will we need ink sacks for anything else?
We will later, definitely.
I'll go get some of them while you start working a bit more. Might as well since they're here.
Yeah. If you see any flowers, by the way, red, yellow, actually, there's all the colors of the rainbow are available as flowers.
Huh.
Grab those too, because one of the things we need a lot of for Ars Magica is dyes. We use dyes with those runes you saw before to make the kind of colored runes. So there's a huge category of runes, like every primary color, and a few of the secondary ones have special functions if you which we use in the arcane table, the spell research table. We use them in the arcane inscription tables. We use them all over the place. So
And
even
it
some
was
of the
six
items,
cobblestone for 2 runes, correct? Or 1?
2 runes,
Okay.
6 cobble, 2 runes.
Yeah, I
So
don't
let's
think
see.
we're going to be too lacking cobble anytime soon, so we'll eventually
All
get
right.
enough. Hopefully.
All right. So am I making this table again? Yes. Excellent.
Onwards! Oh,
I'm going to make this out of a cherry spruce.
cherry spruce, that will be
Or
spruced
a
up.
cherry spruce. Okay.
Oh, by the way, got something for
Let's-
you. Look over here.
My inventory is super full. Are you? Oh man, that's gross. You are gonna die. Let me clear my
Nope.
inventory before I proceed.
Okay,
Look,
so
infection is real. Okay. None of this. I don't believe in the germ theory.
I don't believe in germs.
Oh my god.
Haha,
That's a real
take that,
problem.
science. Funny for someone who's actually studying science-related fields.
Yeah, well,
Uh,
germ theory. Who cares, right? All right. So let's see. What do
What
we
are
need
we,
here?
biologists?
So one of the things that you do need to do is make a lot of these spell scrolls, and that's a stick, a piece of paper, and a stick arranged in a vertical format anywhere on the crafting table, and that makes spell parchment, which kind of makes sense because if you look at the spell parchments, they sort of look like little, like you basically just rolling some sticks up. And yeah, so they are a key component of making all of our spells, and also of most of the various pieces of the Ars Magica stuff that we need. So like this, and I put a torch on the table, and I put a quill for writing on the table, and then I just need a little bit of wood to actually make the table, and we will have this fancy thing. And this thing is really cool looking. It's not like a regular crafting table. I got to find room for it because it's so big. Let's put it up
Okay.
here, I guess.
Up here? So up there. Yeah, that might be a good place. Ooh, that does look fancy.
Look at how cool that is!
Is that the right way, or is it in the wrong
I'm not sure
direction?
that it matters.
Eh. Oh well. Okay, so we also have some known uh, spells right here. We have Sense Energy, Dig, and Firebolt.
Yes, so we start knowing a few spells, but we're going to have to research them. Now we can research them with some various machines that require Ars Magica power, because there actually is power in Ars Magica, and it requires special items that we can manufacture or make. It also we can just guess and figure out various things. Like for example, you can look at how a spell is made and then guess from that. Like there's an internal logic to things. So right now, what we need is it looks like we need a bunch of different spells. Probably the first one we want to learn now is
Firebolt, I'd go for probably.
yeah.
Okay, so Dave and I were pretty much talking a bit, and what we're going to do is do a few separate tasks. What I'm going to look for is hopefully find some sort of source of cactus, some sort of source, oh my goodness, and he's also going to be looking for lapis. Now, unfortunately, we are having a bit of a creeper issue, but I guess that's not too bad, and I managed to find myself in a hole. So, you were saying that there were a bunch of different creepers. Now, like the blue one and the red one, right? What was the red one supposed to do?
The red one is the most terrifying. It's a nitro creeper from Naturo,
Uh-huh.
and that that creeper has it hits a little bit softer than a regular creeper, but it hits fast and it hits hard, and it has like a very short, very short fuse. And it's very difficult without a rapier to even fight them. Lucky
Huh.
for you,
Lucky for me, I'm actually
got one.
liking my
So, like,
rapier
you're,
quite a
you're
bit.
you enjoying the little hop step?
Yeah, I am. Oh, I see some red flowers, and we're going into the...
Those
Doesn't look like it's very easily rendering. So, lovely pulsating red flowers are awaiting us, and don't you dare explode. Haha! Beat you now! Let's not do that. Okay, So, mana creepers, if I get it right, they explode and drain your mana, correct?
yeah, and this weird vortex. It looks pretty cool.
Huh. I found a nice little ravine, though. But yeah, I'm not gonna go drop down that anytime soon. I don't think it'll be nice. I think, yeah, it would be bad. And I'm not used to skeletons wearing dyed armor.
Yeah,
Unless
that's part of mechanism actually. They get more aggressive.
they get more aggressive if they have dyed armor on it.
Well,
Wow.
yeah, because they don't die in the sun.
Oh,
Like aha,
that's what you mean. Okay.
aha,
Okay.
lapis and gold.
Lapis and gold, you... Okay, as you can tell... Oh, is that a blue sword I see with the zombie? Oh,
Might be.
you guys might enjoy this. We have another Ars Magica structure that's in front of us. It seems like some sort of black tower. Sorry, black endstone tower. Huh.
Ooh, sounds cool.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to gather a bit of wool as well because we need some time warping devices very soon, and our rapier is making quick work of them. So that's good, and I'm gonna go... This must be an Ars Magica construct, correct?
It's almost certainly. I
Yeah.
think I even know what you're talking about. It looks kind of like a rocket ship, and it's not touching the ground if you look
It
closely.
might be touching the ground, though I'll have to see.
Right.
No, it's currently roosting in 2 trees, or multiple trees.
They love hovering.
Yeah, tend to see that. So this must have some other spell books and tomes. Let's pillar up using our lovely wood, and thankfully no lava underneath them. Though we do
Oh God,
have...
yeah. I found one with lava underneath it. It was tough to deal with.
Ah, that would be fun. No chests, though. So what's the point of this if there's no chests?
Well, I mean, end stone.
Yeah, and stone, and there's another thing to the northeast, which seems like it's an open flower almost in its looking.
Oh, those are cool. Those are like they're like weird arcane meeting places, and there's almost always good chests there.
Okay, so I'm thinking we should probably look at those. So I've been noticing. I looked at your videos earlier, and
Hmm.
I don't think you can actually make diamond tools with it with the Tinker's construct.
Oh no, you can't. But diamond is a modifier.
Okay.
So you just basically can, you can kind of add it on. It's like you need one diamond, and that makes the tool, any tool that you've made,
Ooh.
diamondized. So that's a pretty nice setup.
I see some awesome stuff that's here. Also, one
Oh man,
is a good-looking tree here, though I don't know if that does anything. Would there be anything under this tree?
it depends. I don't know offhand. It might be worth looking.
Yeah, I'm checking. And if there were to be anything, I suppose it'd be right under, though it doesn't seem like there is, so it doesn't seem like it's worth it. But I did find a few things. Let's see if there's any other chests here. I found one chest. And, oop, don't want to jump off the building. Okay, so we only got one chest, but we got a plant essence, which seems
Cool.
standard, a spell recipe for Vortex,
Ooh, sounds fancy.
and another affinity tome, Magma.
Affinity magma. I didn't realize magma was an element. Well, okay. By the way, you can't have as far as I know, you can't have multiple affinities at once. So don't use that.
Oh, really? Because the...
You'll lose your old one.
Yeah, but I don't have an old one because I died.
No, I don't think you lose it when you die.
Oh, I think I lost it when I died. I don't have the icon that
No. Oh,
appeared.
oh man, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, we're
so
back, and we are talking at the same time, like a boss.
let's try that again. You go first.
Ah,
Sorry,
but
I
it's so
thought
fun.
you were
No, it's
prompting me.
okay. I did that on purpose, actually. So I
Oh, I see.
just learned some Fire Blast, and if we look at it, it's going to require a lot of different runes. Um, you have it as well, or is it just me that has it?
Just you, sir.
Okay, so there are 5 runes I can see. There's a dark one, an orange, yellow, orange, and dark. So,
Oh, really? So we can make all of those. Exciting.
yeah, so how much cobblestone do you have right now?
I'm holding on to half a stack. Would you like this cobblestone?
Yes, sure. Why not? That would be
Enjoy.
lovely. So here we go. We got our cobblestone. We're going to need a total of 5 runes. So that will require. Let's use the vanilla annoying mechanic of drag and drop. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why not? And okay, do we have any sort of centralized storage, or is it just all over the place?
It's just all over the place right now because we don't have a ton of stuff.
Okay, mind if I steal your spell parchment?
Go ahead.
Okay,
We've
and
been growing some more reeds for paper.
that's good.
In fact, I will go over here and harvest what we got. We got a whole bunch more.
So there are a few runes we're going to need. We need a rune Niveus, which is just ink sacs, 2 of them, and we need rune Oresta, which is orange dye, and I believe there is one more, which is the yellow one, which is the rune Crocus, which is yellow. Wow, imagine that. So we need yellow dye, red dye, and ink sacs. So we got the ink sacs, that's easy. And
And you should be able to find the flowers that you need downstairs.
wow, it's that easy. Oh gosh, that sounds so corny. What are we? Some sort of Febreze commercial?
It's so simple. There we
Oh,
go.
I don't know if how much you watched my season 3, but there was this one time I was toying with Greg Tech and I was, well, not Greg Tech, but the Advanced Machines,
Yeah.
and I was getting my rotary macerator down, putting it for a machine, and what happened was I said, this is so easy, a caveman could do it. I placed
Oh no.
down my rotary macerator on a
Hmm.
medium voltage line. It blows up in my face. I fly back and have half a heart left.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Um,
Hey, fire
that's
burst.
classic.
Yeah, I know, it
Okay,
kind of
so
sucks. Okay, so we just need, I crafted the wrong one. We need orange. Orange dye,
yeah.
dang it.
Well, I hope you didn't craft. Oh, it should be easy to make, right? We have tons of yellow and red.
Yeah, and we just need to make some more runes, unfortunately. And let's see, just some red dye. I'll throw the rune Kula later, and
Oh,
you
cool.
just took the red die, correct?
I put the rest of it back.
Okay.
I'm working on a secret here. I'm gonna
Uh-oh.
blow everyone's mind. I'm gonna blow everybody's mind.
Uh,
I'm not even telling I'm recording, and I'm not telling the people what I'm doing. They may figure it out, right? But you won't know. So that should be good, I think.
you know, you should have learned by now. It's easy to blow my mind.
Okay, well that's good. I'm glad.
Okay, I'm going to use this, and are we able to both work on the same table?
I don't think so, but I'm going to make this spell. This is Rune
Haha!
Ranu,
Got mine.
and yes, and Firebolt is what I'm making.
Uh-huh.
All right, there we go. Look at that. Look at
I
us.
know.
Look at that's amazing. Okay, you know what? Let's go outside.
Okay, I have
taking
Fire
we're-
Burst right now. I'm gonna
we're-
also upgrade
Oh yeah,
to
go
level
outside before
3.
you use that. You go out. Yeah, go outside before you use that.
Oh, I'm gonna use it on that. So right click.
Yes, yes. Look at that. Look at that. I feel like a boss.
Oh, I have to hold it. One moment.
Yeah, you have to charge it.
Let's see. I want to make it.
Creto.
Okay, I'm
Ignis.
gonna have this guy back for a sec. Okay, come on. I'm gonna get you next. How much mana did
Creto.
you use?
Quite a bit. So that if you hit C, you'll see your little arcane thing
Oh,
there.
and I hit myself. Man, good
yeah,
job.
Fireburst.
Way.
Fireburst like blossoms you in fire. So be a little cautious with it. It's a very powerful spell, though. Oh God, this spell's great. I love this spell.
So
hey,
C
skeleton.
changes it,
Yes,
and now
that's
it's
your spell
140.
mode.
Wow.
Yes, so it varies from expensive to intensely expensive, but God, this is great.
So-
I'm a mage. Mom, Dad, I made it. I'm a real mage now.
So it cloaks me in fire, correct?
Yes.
So that means I have to. Oh, look, there's something over here. A
Where?
wraith. It looks like a wraith of some kind.
Oh yes, yes. You know what we should do? We should avoid that.
Yeah. You should have told me
'Cause they're-
that earlier.
They're resistant to magic.
Really, because I just killed it like a boss.
With magic?
No, with my rapier.
Okay, well there you go. You have that amazing.
That
That amazing rapier.
Explode?
Yeah, that would be a creeper. There's civilization hole right there.
Hi,
Because
Mom.
anytime that yeah.
Bam.
God, that's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tell me that's not
Setting
super cool.
myself on fire. I think I can do that in Infernal Mines. Thanks.
You know what? You're doing great over there. I'm not going to say.
speaking
But
of
anyways,
which, creepers be creeping
Hopefully
around our wall farm. There we go. So
I'm hiding.
how quickly does this respawn our mana?
So if you watch, the higher level you are, the faster it comes back. But so it is pretty quick. Even right now, you should find that you don't feel like you have a terribly small amount of mana.
Mind placing that brewing stand right here?
Oh sure, right. Whoa,
Not there. There.
there.
There we
Yeah,
go.
perfect.
I don't
Beautiful.
know what we're going to use with it, but oh well.
Okay, and now I need a yellow single. Do you have any yellow dye left?
Yes. No, actually, I don't. What does Desert Nova do? Just aesthetics?
Those flowers can be used for mana potions.
Okay.
So and you don't have any orange dye left?
No, I used it. Okay.
Well, I'm sure that you will want to do what I am doing once I'm done it. So because
Oh,
this
that's
is
helpful.
amazing. You will see what I mean.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I'm very excited because I actually have only gotten to play with this. I've never legitimately obtained it. So what I'm doing now is I'm crafting. Oh no, I'm crafting one more room.
I right-clicked it, so that must have exited you.
Yeah, that ejected. Yeah, ejected it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a rune Oriaste and a rune Corpcra, and I'm going to put a piece of spell paper there, and we'll put these down. And I need.
Okay, gonna learn this.
Oh no,
What's up?
I'm super disappointed.
Isn't it randomized?
No. Let's see what we got here. And we never found any cactus, right?
No, we didn't. Though we are looking for minium shards for that. Okay, what does Vortex do, by the way?
Oh, I don't know. I gotta tell you, I haven't been able to use
Dang
most of the
it.
spells.
It requires green, though, so that's a problem.
Seems like a recurring
So,
theme for us.
my Firebolt requires the black one.
Your firebolt?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
So
So what does your dig require?
do you have parchment, by the way?
I do have some. Yes, here you go.
Okay. Thank you.
Interesting. So it's now it's randomized between people.
Yeah, that's quite
So
interesting. Okay,
we
so
can
my
give each other our spell parchments, by the way. So I could give you mine, that would work, but evidently I can't reproduce it.
my dig requires a green, unfortunately. It
Okay.
requires red, white, green, and purple.
Interesting. Mine's quite different.
And my sense energy is green, orange, white, blank, black. So my firebolt requires just a black one.
Right. So
So pretty much whichever is the least expensive we go for.
yeah, well, we have the most lapis. I think you don't have any more ink left.
I got 3 ink left.
Okay, well then why don't you go ahead and make that, because the lapis does have to be mined.
Firebolt!
That spell
Haha!
is super fun.
I always want to say this. WayofTime uses Firebolt. It's super effective.
Look, it exploded.
I'm gonna use the higher level one, which
Yeah.
costs 45. You might want to run.
Oh man,
Bam!
why? Look, it actually lights things on fire.
Yeah, huh. Pretty effective. I think, yeah, by the way, I got something that you might like.
Is it fire?
How did you know?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
we
better
should
put.
stop it, because we're gonna die. Yeah, I'm dead.
I wasn't even fighting back. I was trying to put out this forest fire.
Oh gosh, we're gonna have
There's
so
like a
much
whole
fail in
raging
this.
fire around our house.
Yeah. So, as you see, fire, bad, Kirin, bad, everything's good.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You don't know what you're talking about?
It. Let's try not to burn the house down. No. Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's all the time we have for this episode of Resonant Rise. Let's call it that. If you like
Let's
what you
go for
see,
it.
don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. I think I'll remember to give a channel link for Kieran Dave. I don't know. Think about it. Depends on how nice he is.
I'll appreciate it. Oh no! Don't use that spell.
Way of Time here, signing off.
Oh.
Have a
All right.
wonderful day.